Why always these things have always happen to me for some reason? Now I'm having issues with YouTube right now, and I don't get why this is happening. Okay, just for some context for those who are kind of like a little bit like lost as to why I'm like completely pissed off right now. It's because YouTube did something that I was completely dependent on, and now I have no way of like figuring out what's the other way I can find to finally be able to see the YouTube chat, because for some reason they just removed like the bigger window. Like if you ever saw like a YouTube chat whenever there's like a live happening on YouTube before, you could see like the bigger chat. For some reason they removed that. Now you can just only see like the smaller part that shows up right onto the top part, like right above the stream as well. And even if I click to send off a chat, it doesn't open anything. I am freaking the fuck out. I don't know what to do here. Hello there, Rebellion. Good to see you. I was on your stream earlier. I just decided to lurk. I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. But I'm freaking the fuck out. I still don't see anyone texting on the YouTube side. Not unaware if there's anything happening right now. I'm not sure if I actually have the YouTube chat working, because if I do, then something is amiss, or have I done something incredibly wrong? Jogs in the requirement for enjoying the stream. Indeed. Good thing you're not pissed off about me for that. But I am getting a little bit upset because... A second? Okay. But I'm not sure what to do. Okay, I can see your message there, but it doesn't show on the multi-stream, not the multi-stream, the multi-chat on my on my PC, so I'm gonna still have to fix the multi-stream at a certain point. So the multi-stream here is still not working. Gonna have to kind of like toggle how the restream works, because I'm still trying to understand how this restream stuff actually works, because once I figure it out, I can finally also have the YouTube chat also working alongside the Twitch chat on just one single dock. It would be amazing. But still, it's not working, so I gotta have to put that aside for now. Okay. Yeah, I know. Hey Zach, welcome to the stream. I'm having a panic attack here. Give me 1 second. But I still have no idea what YouTube did recently, that they just like remove like what Twitch has, which is just like showing just the chat. And I just now have to see myself and just like the smaller part of the chat alongside it. And that just pisses me off, because I will get easily distracted by watching myself. Oh, you're also done with Championship? What do you mean by that? Oh, Championship. I got confused with the PvP stuff. My bad. Is the other event already happening? Jesus, I really need to get up my game already. In R6 already. Jesus, we're gonna be freaking everyone out on PvP already. Even though Momo is not exactly like a top unit, at least I guess she is. I just don't see her doing as much as some other units still. I guess she does have her own things. I'm gonna have to pay so much attention to the YouTube chat today. It's gonna be so bad. Oh, I also forgot one thing. Fuck! I think I know why this is not working. Oh my god, I think I know what it is. Oh, fuck, I know what it is. Give me 1 second. Actually, it might have nothing to do with it, but give me just 1 second. Okay. Okay. I almost forgot about this. I knew I was forgetting something, but this has nothing to do with the YouTube chat though. But it's still kind of important, because Mitsuru is gonna hop on here anytime soon, and she needs to throw me a lot of squishmallows. So at least that part is done. Still doesn't fix the whole thing of okay, it doesn't fix the other things though. Okay, it didn't do it right there yet. Okay, let me just try again. Let me try this thing again. I should not be wasting time today because I have a lot to do on this slate today. I still have to do the temporal tower. I still have yet to see the things they have talked about on the 3rd anniversary, and there's a lot of stuff. So I need to get my game here. So they still have not fixed it. What the heck? It's not plural. Okay, it still doesn't fix it. So it is a YouTube thing, which sucks, honestly. Okay, I can link it? Oh, I can just, like, copy it. Okay, I don't care about that. There you go, he did it. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to pay a lot of attention on the YouTube chat. Even though I didn't want to, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Wait, let me try something.
Steve, hydrate me.
Shit. Ugh. Now I'm gonna have to drink. Thank you for taking my time. There. No, I don't need any of that. I just need to, like... Yeah, I just need to understand how it works. Because apparently I cannot really see the YouTube chat very well on the phone. I don't know what the fuck they have done to remove that, because it just makes it so much harder for me to see things. I am farsighted, so I need to take a little bit of my time to fix this. So please be incredibly patient before I even start anything. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video here, understand what they're trying to do, be like skipping things very quickly. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to add anything for stream elements right now. Can I just not add like an embedded link or anything? That would be amazing, but no, I guess we cannot do that. Okay. Well, I guess it's gonna be the way that it is. Damn it, you two. Why do they always have to make it worse for me? Well then, I guess we don't have a full chat today for some reason for YouTube. So if I cannot pay attention to everything today on the YouTube chat, I'm very sorry. I am farsighted. I have to look at a chat on the YouTube chat has to be looked on the phone. So it's really hard for me to do that. Specifically hard to use. I don't know why they tried to do that, honestly. I was so fine with the goddamn little thing that was just like, pull it up and you could be able to see everything. I don't know why they removed it. I don't know. I'm pissed though. But anyway, welcome my dearest angels to another Dislyte stream. I am already way too late. I am aware of that. And we need to get ourselves up and ready to do a lot of the things. Because at least one of the things I still have to do is its temporal tower. And I mean all of them. Hopefully I still have time to do all of them. Which is, I don't think I might. At least try to prioritize the normal one. And maybe leave the harder ones for maybe some other time. And also try to check on everything when it comes to the 3rd anniversary, and also focus on the championship as well, because I have not done most of that yet. And also there's drop frames, lovely. I guess I'll back though. But anyway, let's not waste my time. Let's open right up to Dislyte. Okie dokie. I hope everything is still as settled. Okay, let me audio up and game up. I finally found a way to, I finally found a way to finally be able to do the emotes and be able to do anything that I wanted while the game is still up. I just had to add priority to the software that I use to make my character, to up my character and stuff like that. And just also don't add too much priority to the game. Basically just try to run the software that I use for my Viroid model as an administrator. That's the only thing I needed, actually. Okay, let me get my head into the game right now and get everything up and ready. I don't have a lot of resources, not today at least. I had a lot of other resources last time, and I didn't get that lucky. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more and we can compensate. First and foremost, let's do the bounties. I'm not doing too badly on trying to get these types of staminas, but purple. At least I don't have to always hear it. Yeah, did you see the new meta Esper coming in the new patch? I have, and I did also give it like a small look on her abilities, and she immediately made me think of Nora with a little bit of a twist. But I'm gonna reread everything again just so I can understand fully how she actually is, because from what I understand, she can be like a hybrid Esper. So she can do like two things at once. Actually, not two things at once. She can either be one thing or another thing. Which I'm gonna assume that somewhere down the line there's gonna be like a very popular thing in the game. I don't know why I decided to just like say, oh, position 1. Why can't I just said captain? She can have different effects if she is first, leftmost, or in another position. So basically, if she's captain or not. They could have just said that. They could have just said that. I have also so many things to say as well. But I got so pissed about the YouTube chat thing that I'm already getting so overwhelmed already, so I'm trying to at least get back to this and see if I still have time to talk about certain things. Okay, we're good here with the energy. Most honorably, she is in first and she has damage immunity, so a test has already been made. Full stealth team means enemy has to target her to deal 0 damage. What? Okay, I'm still gonna have to read her abilities. Please don't spoil too much. Just saying. Do not spoil too much. I'm gonna have to reread her abilities because definitely certain things has passed on to me. And I feel like that one, which is apparently too big, can't cross my mind way too much. Way too fast. I'm sorry. But I'm not only gonna be able to see that, but I'm gonna be able to see much more. I'm honestly kind of excited because as far as I remember, the last anniversary, it was a little bit underwhelming. It didn't have that much. But now they're really upping their game. They're really adding a lot. And they're even going as far as even thinking about adding a new element. Which is honestly kind of cool. To finally counter off the shimmers? Fuck yes. I mean, yes, I know that like you can counter shimmers with shimmers, but that's getting a little bit too much, you know? It gets a little bit confusing, honestly. And also gets a little bit too hard to also get certain other shimmers. And just get a little bit more competition for shimmers themselves. And I hope the said element actually ends up being called Umbra. Because I swear to God, I want that name to be called Umbra. I want the dark element to be called Umbra. Because Umbra versus Shimmer just looks so goddamn fucking awesome. Okay. And also I need to change this. My E-Left now needs to go to R5 instead. But I always keep forgetting. Okay, nobody's requesting for wind. Why am I not even surprised? The calling it she'll be fairly OP. The privilege of being the first female meta Esper. I hope that's not supposed to be kind of intentional. I hope not. Okay, let me do this. Do the expeditions. That PvP is screaming at me, I know that. But we'll get there. I also used my last level months for, I think it was Sakura. Now I have Choyao, Elif, and Sakura on level 70s. I actually don't think my Sakura is even level 70. Yeah, she's 62. Because apparently the amount of experiments you need now is absurd. So much long I've been playing this game, and apparently what I've been gathering is never enough. I'm gonna get to you eventually. But first, I really wanted to take my time to be able to get things for Mingxia because I'm pretty close to getting to R6, but now the championship showed up and got to my fucking face. Watch the new elements just be Shimmer Plus. Oh, that would suck. That'd just be fucking uncreative of them. Shimmer beats everything aside the new element Glimmer, and Glimmer beats double damage, and the other side Shimmer will only take 1.5 damage. Ooh, Glimmer wouldn't be too bad, but Glimmer wouldn't make sense because it is like a dark thing, so Glimmer kind of shines like Shimmer already, so for me it doesn't really make sense to be called Glimmer, but honestly, it's not as bad as be Shimmer Plus, honestly. Okay, where are we at this point? 3 hours? You know what? I'm probably not gonna bother. I'm just gonna do the usual. My thing here is not to try and get Momo, like, up to the top and try to go, like, top 10s or something like that. Only when it's Yamato, though. Then I'll try to do a little bit of an effort. But aside from that, I'm just gonna do, like, at least just to get a few awards here and there. Just to make sure I at least get the coins for championship. That makes sense, but I'm just trying to get the awards, honestly. Just trying the bare minimum. And I already used way too much of my stamina already for those things. Especially for Chronos for some reason. Chronos actually requires kind of like a lot of stamina for some reason. And I don't get it why. I'm starting to think the next one is gonna be even worse. You can laugh at me for this one, but I'm too lazy to fix Seal up here. She is critting, and she's not supposed to be critting. If I win all of them, ooh, the fact that I win them all is actually kind of surprising. Okay, let me get this up and running. Let's go for PvP because they're screaming at me to get that ready. Okay. And let's go to knockout first. Yeah, I know. Also, what they saying like the name of the god, not saying the name of the expert. I don't know what's their issue. I'm so close to getting a perfect. I forgot your name already. What the fuck? Why did I forget your name? Leon. There you go. I almost have a perfect Leon. And eventually, a few more rezos ahead, and I'll also have a perfect Sakura. No, it's not you. I'll always remember your name. It's just always shoving up right on my face. It's like right there. But I'm talking to Leon here. But, I don't know why I suddenly forgot her name. It's just, I used to not like her. And then apparently she's just really good for tank metas. So, I gotta have to bite on the laws. Okay, this one cannot do that well. Okay, one more. And maybe not. Probably bad idea. These ones are kind of like the same, but this one probably would be worse. My guess probably this one, but I have to be careful with Mingxia. Mingxia might be of course. I don't think I have much of a choice there. Okay. Let's continue. And now I'm gonna be losing a lot, but honestly, I don't care. Also, what the fuck I need to shift this team then, because... Oh, but... I need to change this, because I don't need Hime here. I also don't need him. I mean, Moria move kind of helped though, but I need something better. Maybe, yeah, Mavis, and maybe you, Sujit, but the thing is my Sujit is incredibly weak, though. So I wouldn't be surprised she ends up being kind of useless. I'll pick you here, though. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more useful. Hopefully this will turn out to be a much better upgrade. I need to eventually see what has happened with the YouTube side, because that is going to be pestering me. Gonna have to be extremely vigilant now. Now that I don't have the SC Live multi-stream anymore, because of what SC Live has been putting on my streams lately, it's been putting up so much. I just have to find a way to have like a multi-stream that can work. Yeah, he was the one that played DMC5. And he didn't play with me, he just showed me the game. And now I cannot stop listening to Bury the Light. Jesus Christ, it's either that or hearing like another Vocaloid song, but I just like, if I'm feeling like I need to levitate, if I want to like feel like I'm like levitating, like, I don't know, if I want to feel like I'm reaching godhood, I hear Bury the Light. If I feel like I just want to feel like I'm like floating through the ocean, I hear like Non-Breath Obliged by Pinocchio P. And that's like a different, like a Vocaloid song. I told him. Yeah, that's how I found out that his name is based on the blade, on Dante's blade, which I never knew. The only thing I knew is like I thought that he was basically like, I don't know, like something that came out of his brain, like what my name also came about. It was something that just like came about. And now it's kind of funny. I'm not fully on Virgil's side yet, but the fact that his sword's name is Yamato and my favorite character from Dislyte is named Yamato, things are not looking great for me. Things are not looking all that great for me. Not really. And his goddamn song slaps. So good. And I even put it already on my phone just in case there's another blackout. Because at least I want to make sure I'm in a good one. There we go. And this scrap is done. So why does have to be Virgil the one that has a really good song though? I know that I'm not sure if Dante has the Subhuman music, which I still haven't heard yet, but sounds to me I'm gonna have to listen to it eventually. But man, man, if only I wasn't so peckish and turned my nose on DMC5 for so long just because I was like mostly on Bayonetta's side. I don't know why I thought that was like a good idea. There you go, level 14. Oh yeah, I still have to do some things from the event, right? I also have to do some of the things. No. Nero is indeed catchy, but Virgil's is literally God-risen. You'll literally rise to godhood. Hearing that. I see a pattern here. I see a fucking pattern here. Yeah, it works. What about Dante's being a headbanger? Still yet to listen, but I might not come out that disappointed because I feel like during this whole time, all the songs have been so good so far. It's hard not to like it. Honestly, I thought it was because of the memes. Seriously. Yeah, I'm almost... I still have like 10 more. So let me try to do the calculations. So after these two, I'll do 8. And so I'll be able to just like wipe out the whole of it if I just leave the last four in case there's another reset and requires me for point wars, which is a probable thing. So I'll probably just leave those last 4. On for mixed memes out of nothing. Something has to be there to work with. And Bury the Light has plenty. Okay, I gotcha. Mostly I always hear about like the most common meme I'm here is just like Virgil having like issues with paying child support. That's it, which is kind of funny. Just oh man. Hey, I think I'll leave it off like this. I think it's fun. Oh yeah, I've actually listened the Bear the Life song through the combo video. I've actually saw like how they made the lyric video, and the song as well was like, oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. I decided to just like keep just hearing the song through that video alone. Even Nero's song was also through that as well. Now that I remember. Okay, let me go here. I don't have a lot to go for you, newbies. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get you. And honestly, oh yeah, I don't have that much, but can I at least get? Oh, good thing I was able to see that. Monsieur, I don't have good news. I really don't have good news because YouTube is being weird. And yes, it is indeed YouTube, and it's not my fault. I've noticed everything. I tried to see what it could have been. It's not my fault. And Dawn Rebellion, I can tell you're probably up to something. But what is happening? Basically, there was a thing that you could like scroll up to see the whole everything of the like all the chat. You could see like basically just don't see the video, but rather just see the whole of chat. And for some reason, they removed that. And now I not only can I only see just a part of the chat, I also have to see my stream, and it's kind of hard for me to see both. It's kind of hard to see some of the letters because it's like on some white letters over a stream, and I'm farsighted, so it's kind of hard for me to see certain things. Nah, I don't think so. This happened as soon as I started the stream, so it might have been something during this week that they have done. And I'm saying I'm saying the YouTube. So I'm not sure what they have done, but I still have yet to figure it out. I'm gonna have to find an alternative because I cannot read chat like that. It's really hard for me to be able to read the YouTube chat with the stream on the background. It's really hard. It did not break anything though. Apparently I was blaming you for nothing, Rebellion. I'm sorry. I thought you were up to something. My bad. I will check you from here then. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that helps. It helps so much because that way I can see the Twitch chat from both ways. I can either see from either my phone, which has a black background, or I can actually see it from this side, which is on my PC, which also has a black background. You have no idea how much that helps. You guys are awesome. Okay, so indeed, you have quite the lovely tabs. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way to be able to do this. But it's really tough because it requires a lot. I mean, I maybe can do something like this. Unas, Elef. Okay. What other things I can try? So it was Elif. It was also Sloan. I'm not gonna be able to remember anything. Where is fucking Yuna's at? Okay. I know my Yuna is incredibly weak though. Okay. Oh wow, so the MC5 got a collab with Punishing Grey Raven. Gotcha. I heard of that. And the models actually look very good. I'm glad we can get Virgil and he can do the motivated combo. Show me your motivation. I try to practice that line sometimes. Okay. I know it's Elef. Sloan is here somewhere. My Sloan is just pure 0. Okay. There's another one. Okay. Function. Function is around here somewhere. Where's Function at? It's not here. So it's definitely here on my library. Does the combo also include that one special move he does where you just like looks back at you, not looks back at you, he just like turns his back on you, and then just for a mere second he just like tries to stab you immediately? That's a very famous thing from Virgil, apparently. Okay, let me check here. Okay, that's the wave. I think that's a bamboo cutter, and that's the whatchamacallit was it? Okay, there's Joyo, Intezar, Liam, Embla, and Fushi. Okay, we can work with this. There's barely any healers, but we can work with this. Embla, Fushi. Where's Fushi at? Okay, there's these two. Pulse Sigil, let me just put this on Bamboo Cutter right off the bat. The other ones was Intezar, which is mine is already R6 as well. What was the other one? Oh fuck, I already forgot. God damn it. What is the other one? Oh, Liam. Okay. Is it that Liam R6? Because that can make a huge difference. Because mine is R0 still. Or R1 maybe. I have no idea. R0 still. I have not gotten a Liam in such a long time though. Let's see if it makes a difference. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to suffer. Yeah, it faces the whole team. It's kind of like a little bit embarrassing. Though I also have to have the Jaspers at level 70 because only 3 Jaspers have that and only 1 is being used here right now. So things are not looking too bright for me. Sorry. I think that means I can have some time to talk about my day. So it was kind of funny because this happened just on like lunchtime. I decided to just like order something. I ended up ordering from Burger King, and I was having like second thoughts because first and foremost I didn't have much of an idea what I wanted to order. I know I wanted to eat something, I just didn't know what to eat, so I just ordered the usual. And first and foremost, they took longer than usual. I ordered by like midday and 10 minutes. I think it was like midday and 10, I believe. And it only came around like what, 40 minutes later. So it was pretty late. But by the time I was waiting, I was outside and I saw and 2 things happened. One of them was pretty normal. I was just like waiting, and someone came with a truck, and he was like one of those people that carry out packs, and he came towards me. And I was like, yeah, it may be on the wrong house, just saying. It's like, this is for blank name. And I was like, oh wait, this is for my pregnant cousin. I was like, well, this is a coincidence. And it was some packages. And it was like, well, cool, I'll just deliver to her house then. And I just did that. The second thing, however, this actually happened before that. And this honestly is kind of funny. But for those who live in the cities will never see this happen. But since I live on like a very residential street, even though I don't ever see much of houses having farms, I just literally saw, like, I heard a very loud noise from outside, and I felt like at first was like, what? Like kittens, like, or cats, like, fighting each other. Like, very brutally. It was, like, very fucking loud at first. And then, all of a sudden, I just hear, like, a chicken crossing the road. I thought it was like looking at I was just looking at chicken going down the road. I couldn't just not stop laughing. I was laughing so hard whenever the chicken was just going all the way down the path. And then eventually I showed my mom, and she told me that yes, there's like one of my neighbors has a farm with chickens. And maybe there's like a possible chance that one of those chickens just kind of like ran away. I just found it so funny, honestly, because this would never happen on any city. Also, this is not working. I assume so because this needs higher resonances. Okay, so maybe try something else for a change. I don't think this is gonna work, but we can try this one. I mean, Cigarette is not gonna do much for me here, but let's see. What can I substitute here for Cigarette since my Cigarette incredibly good, but the thing is she is not exactly our 6 here yet, so what am I supposed to do here? I need someone that can put down a lot of resistance. Just make the enemy weaker. What, should I put Haley? I don't know. There's a few things I can try, but I'm gonna give this one more try like this. I probably should have changed this. Let's see. Maybe I don't need it. He does a lot of damage with her though. I mean, I think actually the culprit is actually Lushang though, because of his little passive thingy. He did that much damage there. Need to sacrifice. We gotta sacrifice. See? We gotta sacrifice. And Cannons is about to come with a water ball in 3, 2, 1. Okay, hurry. Fine, I'll get the water bottle. Okay. Okay, this team is absolutely perfect. This team is really good the way that it is. The problem... Ow, my bones. Ugh, my bones. I'm getting old. Yo, medic. I am doing alright. I had quite a fun day today. And, suddenly I'm feeling really itchy on my right cheek. But, I'm also starting to get a little bit scared. A little bit scared because, there's a lot of rain outside. And when I say there's gonna be a lot of rain outside, I can only mean one thing. Possible job frames. And yes, I'm also very pissed at YouTube because YouTube decided to change the chat thing, and now I can no longer just see everything about the chat, and I have to see both my stream and the damn chat as well over the stream. I also think problem here might actually just substitute you over someone else because I cannot lose anybody. Okay, Sujue, even though you're probably good, you're not really helping out much. I mean, you are. Not saying you are, not saying you aren't, but you're not doing as much as I want you to. Okay, I can try something. I'm gonna put Liora here. This is gonna be a bad idea, but it's worth a try at the very least. Okay. Why didn't you have anything? What's up with your equipment? I'm trying to select Leon. There we go. No wonder we're not doing good because there's something missing here. Okay, you need a group set with a lot of HP, some speed, and more HP. There you go. A good one. Okay, you better go for... That's good. That's actually not bad. At least for Leon, it's kind of decent. Okay, you just need a little bit more. And get that right. Now you have something that's working. But I don't don't know why for the longest time it didn't have that thing. I don't know what I did with you. Okay, there we go. This should just go very quickly. Now I need to find a way for that second team to do just as good as that first team. Of course, it's not gonna be that easy because, of course, Mingsha does a lot of damage because of Luoshang and Eugene being part of the team. Those two already do a lot to help him out. Not to say that this whole team is full on Asian and they just like cooperate with each other. But there is quite some synergy here. Quite some synergy. I'm still being quite paranoid. I'm still looking on YouTube chat, just making sure I'm not losing to anything. I also cleaned my my desktop today. I cleaned the table, I cleaned my laptop, I cleaned even my phone. Just making sure there was like not a lot of dust. Because I could see that there was already a little bit of grime on the keyboard. Just for tapping way too much. And luckily, I'm gonna be able to relax like in the next maybe after these 2 weeks I'll be able to relax a little bit more because my formative course will end next week. And yes, it's gonna be all the way until Friday. But luckily I'll be able to finally rest. It's gonna have its ending about a 9, I believe. But I'll be able to finally start off on other projects that I ended up having to hold off because of the formative course and other things as well. I'll be able to possibly work on the Halo that I was trying to work on. I'm probably going to be able to work on the things that I had to hold back. And also start off on other things I couldn't do it because of time. And also I cannot forget about Street Fighter. I can finally go back to Street Fighter as soon as that thing is done. I'm still not doing a lot of damage though. I'm still not doing a lot of damage. I'm not sure how I feel about Atlanta though, but honestly, I'm just curious. She's gonna be just as overpowered as Maya as soon as she got released. I'm gonna need a really good buffer here though. And Elif here is not doing that much. Leora's not doing that much either. Upon death of any enemy, increases the remaining enemy's damage taken for the next attack by 50%. Everyone is using Sujue. Almost everyone. Almost everyone is using Sujue. There's a bunch of people also using almost the same thing as me, so I might actually need Sujue in the team. Which sucks because I don't have a really good Sujue. I hope she survives though. I really hope she survives. I'm gonna put up like morale booster maybe. Oh no, Relentless Assault because there is Elif. Maybe that'll be a really good one. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this one is gonna do a little bit better. Depends. If I remember, she was mostly a footsie character to go in and out of range to get people to attack and punish them. Many of the fighting games have someone that fight with a capoeira put in that category. I thought she was Kenyan. I guess she can be mixed, I don't know. Because capoeira is technically Brazilian. And I read somewhere in her story that she was from Kenya, I believe. So I'm starting to get a little bit confused. I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong. And I don't know why some of the games actually feel pressure to add that type of style into some of the characters.
Warning, and get ready for the battle of...
I mean, not all of them need to, but I feel like it's kind of like, almost like a pattern of some sort. I mean, there's not a capoeira character on Mortal Kombat. It would feel weird if they even added that. Hmm. They're not almost doing any damage at all. Why they're not taking any damage? If they... Huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to understand why they take so long. Am I gonna need Embla for this? I might just need Embla for this. Thing is, I need most of these characters. And everyone is using Yuhime here. There's maybe like a few exceptions where they use Tia. But I don't understand what is happening here. Hmm. Hmm. What can I do to make them just like take damage at a certain point? They take reduced damage if the boss is gone or just have high defense. True damage or sources of burst damage are what people use. True damage? Isn't Elis true damage technically? Is she? Yeah, true damage. She's true damage. I don't know why. Hmm. I'm just gonna give this one more try. I'm gonna pick up someone with the true damage. Yamato would have been an amazing one here. Hmm. Hmm. Dan, I'm sorry. Okay. She was also one of the Street Fighter characters that made people have intense fear of the enemy because she can stall. She started can use her super bar to heal at times 60%. I actually remember you sending me the video and us checking on her abilities, and I remember reading one of the comments and saying like, oh, we're so glad that she couldn't heal, and then suddenly we see the effects of healing when she did the combo and the ultimate. I don't remember what it actually is called, but everyone's so scared about the fact she can heal. I was like, but there were characters in Mortal Kombat that could do that. Mileena could heal in Mortal Kombat 10. I know she couldn't heal much, but she still could heal. I was like not that impressed, but then you now said that she could heal like 60% of her health? Whew. That's actually kind of a lot. That's a lot. I'm gonna give this one a try. I don't know why, but I feel like the disease there is not making us any better. I wonder if maybe Ophelia would do wonders here. I wonder. Okay, hold on. I feel like she's doing worst. Aware, I believe. Or God forbid, imagine if her healing is tied to the drive meter instead of the super meter. Oh boy. Don't give them ideas. Just don't. I feel like she's. I feel like the problem here is Yuhime, really, because every time she does her ulti, just keep healing back up. Even if they apply disease, is like it's not doing anything. Unless I have to have Yuhime at a certain roughness. Nothing is working here. They're just stalling for a lot of the time. I know damn well that bastard's gonna take me down easily. Thank you, Yamato. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. This is a really terrible one to do. Jesus. Okay, then. So, no shot in this one, I assume. Okay, so let me check the shop. I cannot really waste much time. I just wanted to give it a try. Because I still have to watch the video. Oh. I knew you updated. I suspected it. So that means I don't think the other one updated though. But let's see. Yeah, no it didn't. Okay, at least we got some extras. The rest is done for now. So we can just move on to the temporal tower and have that done. There you go. And the team that I have here just works wonder for pretty much everything. So all I have to do is just make sure that it's put on as a continuous battle, and we should be good. Gaia is still being useful in 2025. Okay, Naval Auto next stage. There we go. Now I just need to open up YouTube, go to the Dislyte webpage, and find the things. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna check through the actual. I'm not gonna check through the live. I'm actually just gonna check through the latest videos. Okay, first and foremost, let me just mute the game, because that way it'll be much easier for all of us. Now let me check on how the things are going. Let me just select one of the videos first. Let's check on audio as well, because I tend to put that very low sometimes. There. Oh, there's gonna be an ad soon. Fuck. I just now realized. Okay. Also change that, and bada bing. And bada boom. There we go. Is everything alright on both sides? I hope. And yes, I know the canvas side does not look all that good, but forgive me. It's the best I can come up with. So it's kind of a harsh time that we're gonna have the ads for now, but it's all I can come up with. So forgive me. Okay, so let's see if the audio is not too loud or anything. I kind of want to save the version preview and see whatever they're gonna throw at us on the 3rd anniversary. Look at that. This is Freya. This is not Freya. This is. I forgot her name already. And this is the most interesting part here. We're actually gonna see. We're actually gonna see him again. I forgot his name, but we're actually gonna see him again. About them time. We're also waiting for this boom to finally become an Esper. And the next meta was an Ollie. I still assume they're gonna go back to it eventually, because they still made an outfit for him to be like meta-ish. So I'm assuming he is supposed to be a meta at a certain point. But because of the 3rd anniversary, they have to kind of hold it back, because it wouldn't match the thing. Some people are calling him Morpheus or something. A little bit late there. Oh, there was Salvatore in the back. That was Salvatore. Oh, there's the Guardians in the back. Interesting. Look at that. New Esper. Era, there we go. Meta Freya.
Cue the strings. Dim the lights. And let's make this concerto unforgettable. Let these strings lift you high.
It's so fucking funny because I remember that era, and the normal era was just more like what, one of those people that just like wave the thing, the maestros, and now she actually plays an instrument. I don't know how I feel about her outfit though, but I guess it's something. Burning Beat Rave. Ah, it's so good to see this. I really want to see this guy. God damn. Look at that, everything looks so different. Okay, we're gonna see the Greywater Bootleg Market, which is something I absolutely ignore most of the times. The flashback, which I assume they're gonna be like recording everything. They're just gonna be like reminding us of what we did throughout the year, or throughout everything. Shimmer Rebirth. Oh, we're gonna get the Shimmer Rebirth. Like we figured the outfit will look like Infinity Nikki. Maybe a little bit better. There's something kind of similar to it, but slightly better-ish, I would say. We're actually gonna get the Shimmer fucking Rebirth back. We're gonna have event tails, I assume, so that means either we're gonna be able to go back to all the event tails, or we're gonna have something like related to it. And Sweet Wishes, which is I'm probably gonna be able to see it. And apparently the coins for Matafreya are like the Crimson Cadence. Take part in the Team Shot game Keepsakes and invite the new era to join your party. Burning Invite. Ding, you got a special invite from this boon. Plenty of special words await. Time to everyone to get Wooly or Ziha, or maybe one of the others. I still need Iki. I still need Iki. Hey everybody, I'm Dislyte, your special guest for this year's Burning Beat Raid. After intensive preparations, the annual Burning Beat Fest in Utgard has begun. Are you all excited? Over the past year, we've faced wave after wave of crisis throughout by the miracles. The world is changing fast, but I know you all made some memories worth holding to. Let's all take a break from the worries and enjoy the festival together to create even something. Burning Beat is— oh my! Okay, what? We can choose a legendary? Oh, say more. So we can, on the 7th day, we can select a legendary? I mean, if Elif is there, I'm taking it. I'm taking Elif no matter fucking what. I'm taking that Elif, even though Nathaniel there would probably be a really good thing, though. But the thing is, I'm so close to getting R6 Elif there. If by the time I don't, this thing starts and I still don't have an R6 Elif, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. They're gonna give like a lot of stuff every goddamn day. But if Sidra is there too, yeah, you kind of have a point, I guess. I'm not focusing too much on Sloan because I can technically kind of like replace Sloan with Elif in certain situations. I know that Sloan is Flow, and for the Elemental Tower, she will do very well. But I don't know, for like Yinglong, she has been replaced by Elif at this point, so I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm not the okay. Actually, we can see the choices here. There's Lapis. There's Elif. Those are Sana. Skip. Amir. I can skip at this one because I have a R6. Sakura. Good. Fatima. Skip. Surya. Skip because I already have a R6. Lushang. I'll think about it. Beatel. Skip. Zohong. Skip. Yunjin. Skip. Suizai. Maybe. Nathaniel. And Fushi. Skip. Not a full. It is not a full selector. So for this situation, would I pick Elif or pick maybe Nathaniel? Or even go for Sakura? Because I don't know if about Nathaniel. I don't think I need Nathaniel. Yeah, those ones are really good picks if you don't have them. But for my situation here, I think I would either go for Elif or Sakura, but the thing is, I think I'm closer to getting to R6, I think, when it comes to my luck. I think Elif is kind of closest to getting to R6 at this point because I am working for her. So maybe I probably can go for Sakura instead. If he can get me 10 to R2, then he is a pick for you. Will you team still be able to beat Z-Head teams? My problem is not being the Z-Head teams, it's being the very weird teams that I don't know why I lose to them. I still have not found a pattern to those. Okay, we now know there's a limitation. Okay, a limited time Shimmer Robotron. How long does it? Ooh, 89 days. That's a long fuck time. And Burning Beat Boutique. Ooh, that's different. Sometimes those random losses are due to runes just being that good. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Now, open for business. There are a ton of goodies to offer, so make sure to check it out. Is this like the gray water thing? It is the gray water thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's the gray water thing. Fuck off with that. Sweet wishes. Sweets for the sweets. Complete missions unlock Esper blessings. Enjoy taste for the rate cake. Okay, so it's just like just answer the questions or just do certain quests. I remember this one. Yeah, this is a pretty simple one. And we're getting the rewind. I'm gonna admit, I'm not the type of person that uses the rewind often, because I have not regretted building an Esper at this point. But let's just say that there was like an Esper, you fully built it to maybe level 70, and you kind of see that there was no point in doing that. So maybe you can use that for that instead. I don't see my point here though. I don't see me using that rewind for now. I'm not gonna rewind my Gaias. No, I'm not. I still find him very useful. And what a choice. What a fucking choice. What a fucking choice. Choosing that one, which at first was actually really hated, but now suddenly he started to be like kind of okay. Okay, what about this? Mind Invasion. So we're gonna get in something very similar to Lapis's event. Maybe to get back level monster if they let us get back to our ability months. Wait, rewind is 2 into attempts, we get 2 of them. Yeah, we can actually rewind 2 times apparently. I think rewind was always like that. We could always rewind like 2 times. At least as far as I can remember. The incursion of the DJ world has plunged Utgard into chaos. Partner up with Espers and use the power of the beat to defeat Miramon and protect the Burning Beat Fest to all new game model. So that there's the Burning Beat Trials, the Memory Rifts, which is still not new, and there's the Mind Invasion. I think the Burning Beat Trials are not new. The Memory Rift is definitely not new, but the Mind Invasion, I'm not sure about that. Okay, I hope this is the Mind Invasion, which is just like maybe face off the boss, these types of bosses again, but maybe with different things. Oh, wait, hold on. Huh. Pop hit. Each time a buff is gained, additionally obtain 1 layer of rhythm. When 20 layers are accumulated, clear rhythm and gain an extra turn. This probably will be really good with assist espers. Pop high pitch. When obtaining rhythm, permanently increases damage dealt by 1. Pop piercing. When obtaining rhythm, permanently increases critical hit rate by 1%. And Pop Strong Beat, when obtaining rhythm, permanently increases critical damage by 1%. Am I to assume that we're not going to be dealing with runes here? Or we're not going to use our own builds here? Experimental music is a special genre that only plays when certain conditions are met. So I'm assuming that different genres of music are supposed to be for specific teams. And Pop here is supposed to be for assist espers, I assume. At least from my idea. Okay, so we're gonna have something very similar to what I was trying to do earlier, trying to defeat the boss with certain conditions. And we're also gonna have rhythmists, which is gonna be certain espers that are probably gonna be music related. I mean, there's a Lewis there, which is kind of confusing because what is his correlation with music, honestly? I don't get that. But nice team here. I'll probably suggest swapping Choya with Feng Shun here, though. But aside from that, very good team, honestly. You picked someone to show off a really good team, I'm not gonna lie. And I've yet to see the rest though. Oh, okay, hold up. You were very quick with this. Hold on. Okay, so the Remedies are kind of like the leaders. Okay, so we're gonna have something kind of similar to like a what event? I don't remember very well. But I remember this. Taking temporary buffs in battle. Okay, so Lewis is base speed 100 after each use of Flame Impact. If we use Meta Freya, when the teammate uses the basic skill, that is not me. That is actually the that is the thing. Apparently, some of the texts are actually not even fully done. I was like, is it just the video being cut off and you just don't show off most of the text or something? But these two here just don't have the full on text yet. For some reason. But here, Nora has it, while also this one, Mateo also has it as well. Nora, when dealing damage, inflicts 2 turns of bleeding. Upon the last segment of Listen to the Will of God, immediately trigger to 1 turn of bleeding on the target. So she's gonna be dealing a lot of bleeding, apparently. That deadly music. Mateo, after each proactive action, there is an 80% chance of getting an extra turn. 80 or 30? You can hardly tell. And you can actually select a track. And I'm assuming this is going to be very similar to the event we're having, which is like every battle we can like get a buff of some sort. And for example, the electronic tracks when attempting to apply a debuff. Yeah, there's a lot of work in progress here, apparently. Is it like something you can use? Because it feels like it's something you can use, or it's just like maybe just a passive of some sort. Huh. And then you can use them. You can either come up with more and keep it up, and then the button betrayals we very well know them very well, and memory it's good to see it back. As for Switch, what? Ooh, what? We actually can swap off this boom for Freya? Honestly, not expected. But honestly, why? Not too bad. We're gonna have a lot on our hands. I wonder how the voice of Freya is gonna be in Japanese, I wonder. Is she's gonna be as embarrassing, or not as embarrassing, as unbearable as Disc Boom? Because I always complain about Disc Boom's Japanese voice being so fucking unbearable. I hope Metaphrase is gonna be a little bit more bearable. Now, will this be permanent or temporary like Markiplier's? I assume it's gonna be temporary. I kind of want Markiplier back, though. I'm sure she can't be as unbearable as me. You wanna bet? You wanna bet? I've been dealing with you, and I've never complained about you. Not as much. At least, I never complained about you, actually. I have complained way too many times about this boom. You have no idea. Okay, that was it. We have another one. We have yet to see about the abilities of Meta Freya. I was about to forget about that. Close. Here we go. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And we can start off this one as well. Good song already. Madison Bruno Hilder. I think I remember that voice actor somewhere. Wasn't the one that voiced Bryn or something? I don't know. Age 24, she's younger than me. Jesus. Ops Chief of the Logistic Division. And 177 meters. Why the fuck she's taller than me? I'm feeling embarrassed right now. I think it's the wheels. I think it's the heels. I mean. Favorite music, of course. It makes sense.
Cue the strings, dim the lights, and let's make this concerto unforgettable.
Is there any like subtitles to this? Yep, there is.
Care for a front row seat to greatness? A little magic, just for you.
I don't feel like the guitar, not the guitar, the violin. I feel like the violin was really well made here. I don't know how to feel about her clothes though. Okay, this is a fucking long ass ability. There's like such a huge description that this is why I need to reread it again. So, Pizzicato attacks all enemies, dealing damage based on attack and reducing the target's AP. This already does two things. While Prima is active, we don't know what Prima is for now. While Prima is active, this ability hits one extra time for every certain numbers of cadence stacks. While Secondo was active, actually I do know what Prima and Secondo are, but I will get there. So while Prima is active, this ability hits one extra time for every certain number of cadence stacks. While Secondo is active, gains AP after the ability ends, plus more AP for every certain numbers of cadence stacks. After Ascension, attacks all enemies dealing damage based on attack and reducing their target's AP. The fewer the targets, the higher the damage dealt. While Prima is active, this ability hits one target for every certain amount of cadence stacks. While Secondo is active, it gets AP for the ability and plus more AP for certain numbers of cadence stacks. So she's gonna be dealing damage to everything as well. And depending on the position that she is, it's gonna matter a lot. They're going to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Route. Make more complicated skills by adding more text to the screen. I was fearing for that day. Time to improve reader comprehension with the sheer amount of text on skills. Her S1 is AoE. Jesus. Harmonic Shift. At the start of the combat, gains Prima if in position 1, or she's a captain. Otherwise, gains Secondo. So if she's any other position other than the captain, as a captain, she'll gain Secondo. Each time an ally casts a basic ability, gains cadence and reduces the cooldown of Passion Burst. So let's say if you're having like a Sis Espers, anytime they use that basic ability, she gets cadence and reduces the cooldown of Passion Burst. I'm assuming that Passion Burst is her ultimate, I assume, unless I completely forgot about what I read earlier. So Prima increases basic ability damage. This effect won't be removed upon death. So basically, if she's a Prima, if she's a captain, she'll be dealing damage. If she's on Secondo, if she's more on the back, she increases all allies' basic ability damage. So you can either put her as a DPS or you can also put her as a support. The carry is immune to damage until they're the last one standing or after taking a certain number of hits. Cadence, undispellable. Okay, I can actually read this for shit here. Hypes up the atmosphere, stackable with a limit. This event won't be removed from this. Okay, but what do you mean about hypes up the atmosphere or stackable with a limit? Like, what do you actually do? What does that cadence do? Leftmost is set for a reason. Inside Desert Lands, in the back row, she's the leftmost, she gets Prima. If someone else, she is leftmost no matter the row, she gets Secondo. Captain isn't a thing. If the leftmost, same with PvP10, Team Organizer. For me, it was still mean, or captain, really. Because even if there's like other teams, the leftmost still kind of means captain for me. At least
Let these strings lift you high.
There's only like 2 abilities this Esper has, right? Oh no, there's the other one. This one came up so quickly here, though. This is Passion Burst. This ability can be cast while Secondo is active. So this can only happen while she is not a captain. Attacks all enemies, dealing damage based on attack. At max cadence stacks in PvP, the attack ignores defense and increases with the target's max HP. Up to a limit in PvE, all allies assist with their basic abilities. Oh boy. If cadence isn't at max stacks, increases all allies' AP. Passive. While Prima is active, attacks deal extra 2 damage based on the target's max HP up to a certain percentage of Era's attack. This is actually kind of nuts. She will still do a lot, even if she's Prima. What in the fuck? I mean, she's probably doing best as a Secondo though, but still, she probably would do well with a lot of assist espers, espers that attack a lot, like maybe Anna. I don't know, Brewster maybe. Brewster always comes to mind when it comes to assist espers, so might not be the best choice here, but it's something. And she can apparently also annihilate tank teams. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit scared. Also, someone ever must.
A show worth remembering.
That angle didn't do you any favors there. Segunda seems the most flexible, but as a trade-off, she can't use her S3. I mean, apparently Secondo lets her use her S3. It's when she is in Prima she can't. Still, with a team that focuses on pursuit, on follow-up attacks, it can get crazy. Exactly. I think if she's Secondo, she can use her S3. Apparently, from what I can understand, right? She was she was Secondo. Yeah, she was on the second position here. The ability can be cast while Secondo is active. While she's Prima, attacks deal extra true damage based on the target's magic speed, up to a certain percentage of Aira's attack. So, this basically it becomes more of a passive instead. She's gonna be a handful here, but she's gonna be really good then. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use her as a captain then, or at least for Prima then, because I feel like for Secondo she'll be way too good. Of course, it's all gonna be based on if I'm ever gonna be lucky to even trying to get her during the third anniversary event. Because I didn't get lucky with Drew. I barely got Yunchuan. So it's gonna be a little bit tough. Oh yeah, I remember now. People doing their pursuits S1 attacks reduces the cooldown of her S3, so in a team with it, she can spam it every turn. That is gonna be really good because I actually kind of do like assist teams. I really do like those types of teams, those types of espers. I have an R6 Brewster, which honestly, I would love to be able to use them again. And now, if I ever actually have Era here, by the gods, I can finally use Brewster for something really good. So, if I ever have my hands, if I ever get lucky and finally have a Hera, I'll be so lucky. And we're finally here done with the Temporal Tower. About damn time. And I also unlocked some XP from Sakura as well. I think she only leveled up like twice, I believe. Only once actually. And it really cannot really do much. This really cranks up the necessity for experiments now. I don't think we're gonna have an update soon though. Oh, we have a lot of this though. Can I actually use it for maybe, or should I just wait? Shit, I clicked out. Because I'm thinking whether if I should wait and then use the rest to possibly, like, I don't know, maybe get to Shadowfire, or I can just use some of them to maybe get around with some of the Dislyte things and get the requirements to get for Mingshu already off the bat. I can just maybe do some Shadowfire right off the bat. Why not? But I cannot wait to get that cut in third anniversary right off the bat. It'll be amazing. There's gonna be a lot of things. The second anniversary was really underwhelming. There were some things, but it wasn't as good, I'll admit. It could have been a bit better. And but this one seems like it's gonna be cracking up to a lot of levels. I know that the meta Astros are kind of like a recent thing. It wasn't like a thing last year, so it's kind of like a new thing. Mercy, do you have Reese's peanut butter cups in your country? They're like a chocolate peanut butter candy. I don't know. Honestly, I try to pay attention to everything that is on the market. I don't remember coming across that, so my guess is no. And we also don't have a lot of the shops that America has. We the most recent one that got released in our country or got like I don't know announced or open in our country was what Taco Bell, and we have Starbucks, Taco Bell, we have KFC, we have Hans, we have Subway, we have McDonald's, and we have KFC. I already said KFC, right? We have Burger King. Those are like those fast food chains that are mostly known. We don't even have Wendy's. I'm curious the day we actually have Wendy's. We don't have Wendy's. We don't have Five Guys. I know some of those places, and we don't have like one of those. We don't have one of those like fast foods, and I apparently we also don't have a lot of the famous like desserts. They're also like kind of American in a way. But the thing is, we do have Mars. We do have some other ones. I don't know if we do have those Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, I actually might take a look to see if there is Reese's peanut butter cups. Then my country. Hmm. Apparently there is. Apparently it does exist. But they come in like they don't come in like packages. They only come in like single servings. You can only buy like one at a time. It says like 2 peanut butter cups. Okay, so apparently it does exist. It even exists on the market where my mom works at, so that's kind of cool. I remember there was a big meme that came out of a VTuber cause her Shad was talking about hamburgers in stream. She paused what she was doing to look up hamburgers. She then screamed that crazy with the hamburger. Yes! That was Fakubi, I think. Oh. She never heard about hamburgers? What? Was she living under a rock for how long? Am I just being like completely stupid right now? And this has nothing to do with like not knowing about hamburgers? Oh, she saw Triple Burger or something. Did she saw the Stacker by any chance? Like the new Burger King? It's not exactly all that new, I would say. But there's like I believe the most recent burger that's been released on Burger King is Stacker, I believe. At least in my country it is. And it's like very bland. I have not tasted it yet. But it feels like it's just like a burger just stacking up a bunch of like meat pads or something. They're having hamburgers in Japan, not like double or triple burgers. There's the one thing in Japan that I know is that I know that they have done the Kuro burgers. And if you know about the Kuro burgers, literally just burgers completely black. I know that, and they also just made also fries dipped in chocolate as well. They made like a chocolate sauce to put on top of the fries. I would love to be able to be on Japan during that time. Honestly, just to be able to taste fries with chocolate. And even though it's weird, I know that. But I would love to be able to just be able to have a taste because it's two of my favorite things. That is a moment, not a clip, but a screen cap. Yeah, but Fukubi's yell became a meme. Jesus, I'm gonna have it. It's probably gonna show up on my my feed at a certain point. Oh, okay. Is that what type of chain would that be? Would that burger be from? Because it definitely is not McDonald's or Burger King's. Definitely. Oh wait, it's a square meat pad. I think that could be Wendy's, right? Or Danish. Oh, Danish. Okay. It literally has the thing there. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Not that she never heard of it, but saw that was sort of things they were doing in Japan to show they were from USA and they took it over to the top. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Americans do have a big appetite. And sometimes I feel like I'm maybe part American because I do have a huge appetite. It was Wendy's? Okay. I thought about it because I've heard at some point that Wendy's did like square meat pads or something. And I'm not sure if I'm even calling meat pads right. I'm not sure if it's called meat pads. But thing is, I remember something about square meat pads being something that Wendy's does. So we still don't have Wendy's around. Meat patties. There's the thing. I need to watch a little bit more SpongeBob SquarePants to be able to understand that. But we don't have a Wendy's here. I'm waiting for the day that we do. And we still need a lot of other places. I mean, we also barely have Starbucks around. Like, the Starbucks are so rare. They're like, the only one that I know that exists is like really hidden under a shopping center. It's almost invisible. Because my country, believe it or not, even though if a trend comes around, everyone will go crazy over it. Like, there's like the whole like pistachio chocolate trend. Like, everyone is going crazy over it. But there's like certain places that even though they're kind of modern in our country, it's not fully like elder people yet. But it doesn't like hit up as hard as some other places. I feel like it's just certain places are just not as trendy. They're almost an infestation. I've seen more Starbucks pop up in the city than almost anything else. Honestly, I would just love to like be able to see like some other things around, some of those more, just to be able to see like the demographic and see how it is happening and stuff. Because I don't see a lot of that being upon in the right places, or at least the only things that I see that are being really popular nowadays are just Burger King and McDonald's. Those are just the only ones that are most often used, honestly. And yes, it can feel like a little bit like underwhelming. Yes, it feels like we don't have any creativities because we're very, very kind of conservative in a way. So we ended up being kind of happy with just what we have usually. Starbucks almost feels like an Apple of the coffee world. In brand drives just the actual quality of the coffee and the prices. Yeah, I understand that. And the reason why I actually don't go to Starbucks is because I don't drink coffee. And the only people that drink coffee at my house, they don't like to drink iced coffee. They don't like to drink milk coffee anyway. They just like to drink bitter coffee, just dark coffee. Just like the most normal coffee you've ever seen. They just like to drink that type of stuff. And I'm not judging them, but the thing is, I don't see that much of around being like, you cannot really work much around that stuff. You can only see that being served as like a very last thing in many restaurants. But Starbucks cannot really mess around with that in when it comes to dark coffee. And the thing is, there's a lot of people in my country that just drink that shit. So you don't drink coffee? Unfollow. Kidding. I drink more tea than coffee. Yeah, same here. I don't drink tea that often, but whenever I get kind of sick-ish, tea is the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm so glad that people actually don't drink. There's like more people that don't drink coffee than I thought. Because I'm gonna speak of someone, but I'm not gonna say their name. Because there are a few people on the Discord that I go to every day about Skyforge. There's like that one person that he just drinks heavy amounts of coffee. And I'm not sure how he has not passed out yet. I'm not gonna say his name, obviously. But I feel like, how are you just not injecting that shit into your bloodstream already? Even though I've heard that there was like one experiment that they have tried to eject like coffee grounds into the bloodstream, and they ended up adding like a way too high doses that just almost ended up putting the person that got injected the coffee stuff put it on like a very huge spasm, like very bad thing. So honestly, I just pass out on the coffee, really. It's because when I was a kid, my mom tried to like give me something that was very similar to coffee. It wasn't better. I just didn't really like the flavor. I mean, as a kid, you don't like the flavor of coffee. That's normal. The thing is that things just stick out to me, so I just didn't really like it. It just stuck out to me. Okay, I need a drink. I've been talking way too much. And yes, I can throw the hydrate redeem. I also didn't eat very, well, healthy today because I ordered food for lunch without knowing that my mom was gonna do hot dogs at dinner time. I honestly felt a little happy inside, but at the same time I was like, this is gonna screw up my stomach eventually because I eat hamburgers. I hate an hamburger for lunch and I hate hot dogs for dinner. I mean, this is very rarely a situation. So I was like, I feel like I'm probably gonna have an upset stomach somewhere in the middle of the stream. I'm very happy that I have not gotten the situation yet. Well, I can send you balloons on Twitch. They don't have any balloon emoji? They don't? Really? I mean, certainly my emojis don't have balloons, but they do have something related to like lucky or something like that, but not even close. But damn, you don't have balloons. There are no balloons. Oh man, there's no balloons. There are no balloons at all. Okay. Now I hit something. I hit my elbow into something. Now it's hurting. A funny bone is really upsetting me today. It's suddenly turned into an upset bone. Has to make a balloon emoji. I still need time to make up with the other types of emojis I still have not reworked. At this point, I'm just thinking of just using my own character to make my own emojis. I think it'll just be easier. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I just need to come up with other things. Okay, just a few more minutes until we have the gacha stuff. We are not there yet for Mingxua. We're actually kind of far though. We're actually kind of far. I've read everything about the video, just trying to make sure everything is set. This is set up as well. Okay, we also got everything of that. Shop is done as well. I don't need that extra thing yet. I don't think so. Actually, should I buy this? How long? I'm just gonna buy one for now. Because I don't have a lot of luck with PvP. I'm not gonna take the risk. There we go. Let me just try maybe one of the temporal towers. How's the temporal towers this time? I've done all of them, so all of it is done. So, okay. You know, on this is just for Greek mythology. This is actually kind of fine. Some of the best espers are actually from Greek, even though most of the most used ones are now Asian mythology. If I know, that's actually kind of fine. I have a really good Elif there. And Wonder Espers. I think that'll be great. Because I know... Oh, fuck. I was about to say, where's Yuya? But then I remember he is actually Shadow Gray. Damn, I need to come up with something then. Okay, I can maybe put Elif here, then Sakura. Is Tia here? Oh, Tia I believe is Esper Union then. There's these two, so I can really put them in. That can work. Okay. I can make that happen. Okay, so Yahime, Yamato, Sakura, Elif, and technically I have a healer, so I'll be fine mostly, and maybe I'll just put it in just for in case. There we go. I think I'll just go maybe halfway, like maybe 10 more minutes. See how things go. I did too much PP in RuneScape and had enough of the random people screaming or cursing me for pixels to ever really like PvP again. Honestly, I've never been really into PvP my whole life, really. And one of the games that really took me down for PvP was League of Legends. And I'm like, Mercy played League of Legends? It was such a long time ago that I played that. The first time I played League of Legends, it was when Braum got released. And if you know Braum, you know that character is cool as fuck. And I was trying to like play a little bit of like those like normal games and try not to engage too much on like player to player, but rather just player to bot. I tried to do more of the latter than actually going for player to player. And whenever I was trying to go for player to player, my goddamn cousin was actually always trying to push me to do ranked. And I know, and from many hearings and stuff like that, I would know that if I hop onto ranked, I would have to play very competitively. And would not be able to play casually because, you know, it's ranked and I have to pull up my leg because people are depending on my performance. And people are gonna be complaining at me if I ever mess one thing up. And that was obvious. And I only did like ranked only a few times, and it was always with someone alongside me. And most of the times I never got complained about, but I still felt a lot of pressure, and I never wanted to go back to that again. So if I ever go back to League of Legends, which I will never figure out in my life and me, why would I want to do that? It'll probably just be against bots or some other event. I also don't have a lot of space on my computer, so I have to manage. Okay. My elbow still hurts. Oh, I still get things even if I do this. Huh. I might need them actually, so good thing. Okay. Tomorrow is gonna be Saturday. That means cleaning day, and I really don't want to do any cleaning, but it has to be done. So it's midnight and 7 minutes for me. So when it hits like midnight and 15 minutes, then we can maybe start off on the gacha. If it gets a little bit late because of the battle, please forgive me. But hopefully I don't get too lost in thoughts. They really made a really scary character, and I see nobody commenting about Sakura. And I know she like is supposed to be like all the idea of perfection and stuff, but isn't nobody commenting about her eyes, the fact that she has a tree for her arm, and the fact that she's like also yandere-ish? She scares me. Nobody seems to complain about that. Nobody. Mercy just stalks herself with that. What time is we can find her now? I mean, there's like 10 million people in Portugal, probably even more, so good luck with that. Just good luck. Because there's only one time zone in Portugal, so good luck. Oh, welcome to the stream, Yuki. Oh, you're having a lovely day. I'm sorry for my brain is half there. But welcome. How you doing? Okay. We're now doing the hard mode of the Temporal Tower. We're not going all the way. We're only taking like a few minutes before we actually hop onto the gacha. I was just looking for the cutest one. No, it's you. How do you know I'm actually the cutest? Try again. I might not be the cutest. I might just be a normal person. Just very normal. How's this game doing? Well, soon will be the 3rd anniversary. There's a lot of shit about to happen, so... There's gonna be a lot of things about to happen in this game. I don't know how long you have stopped playing this. Oh, you sold your account a while ago? Jesus. What do you mean a while ago? Like, minutes ago? Days ago? Hours ago? Weeks ago? You gotta have to be a little more explicit than that. But aside from that, we're gonna have Dislyte is gonna have the 3rd anniversary. We're gonna have a new meta Esper. We're gonna have like a lot of events. We're apparently in one of those events, if we log in every day, about the 7th day, we can get a free legendary. I think it's like 2 months. Oh, you may be missing out on it though, because it's actually gonna give you quite a lot. But I mean, it was your choice. I hope it was worth it. I am just gonna do this for like 5 more minutes and then we hop onto the gacha. So if you still have time, join in, stay around, because let's see if my luck is back today. Because last time it was a little bit terrible. Selling is never worth it because it will. Because what do you mean? You'll never sell it? I guess I can see that, and you'll never get the amount to spend. Oh, I mean, I've not spent a dime in this game, so if I sell it, I'll be profiting. So even though I'm not thinking about ever selling this account, though, I am fine with it. I'm fine with this account the way that it is. I have a lot of R6 Espers, even though Elif is still not one of them yet. Joe, it is though, so I guess I should be happy about it. I like more firm Petrosal too. What the fuck do you sell it then? I could see like someone getting it. I could see maybe Rebellion getting it because Mora Fur is fucking nuts. Honestly. But goddamn. I mean, you're technically still selling it, so I guess you're still kind of doing it what I'm saying still, but okay, then you're kind of wasting your goddamn precious money. When you have such a goddamn strong account on your hands. Whew. Okay, 3 more minutes. And we're already on the 20th floor. I'm going further than I thought, honestly. I thought we're gonna be in like 15th floor or something already on the 21st. Eh. I hope I actually get this game. I hope I can get something really good this time. Because last time, I only got like 2. And only one of them was actually from the gacha. The other one was from the loyalty boxes, so I'm a little bit pissed. Every update had the same events. I mean, I can understand with that. I can kind of understand. The 3rd event is gonna be pulling out some other events as well. They're gonna repeat some of the events as well. There's only gonna be one that's gonna be like really new. But they're gonna like give out a lot of rewards. So for the free-to-plays, it's really good. In that case, me. So I can understand the people getting tired of the events. I myself, it's hard for me not getting tired of things. I've been playing a game that's been considered dead for 6 years, and it's not this one. It's another game. I've been playing this one for 2 years. It's about to be 3 eventually. But there's another game that I've been playing for nearly 6 years, and it's dead. Kind of like recycles a lot of things, and I'm still not tired of it. So I guess there are some people who are more tolerable. Okay, 1 more minute. I think maybe 1 more floor and we should be okay.
Warning, and get ready for the battle.
They also changed the shimmers. Now the shimmers are some of the shimmers that used to be really awful, now they're really good as well, like Una's. Okay, we can still do 1 more battle, I believe. I just want to be able to get some extra crystals if I can. I settled for this time, so let's see. Thank you, Anna, for actually focusing the one that mattered. Okay, 1 more. I think we can still do 1 more. Come on. And it hit the 15. I guess let's keep going. they're still doing a lot of damage together. This is the Wanderers team. So this is actually doing really well. Okay, now we can stop. We can stay right there. I also was a mainly PvP player, especially RTA. Oh yeah, RTA basically doesn't always show up, so I can understand you were feeling a little bit frustrated. And I don't like PvP, honestly. I do it just because it is necessary. I think they have plans in making it permanent at some point. They're also planning in adding like a new element, which will be like a counterpart of the shimmers. So it'll be interesting. So, oh yeah, people added me. Yeah, sure. There we go. I think I was top 20 in the last warm-up. Jesus! With your team, no wonder. Okay, so let me see how I'm doing with you here. I guess I'm gonna have to use. Okay, I can at least get a keepsake here, which is not too bad. I don't think I'm gonna get through though. I need 2 keepsakes to get through, and I only have a buff for only possibly 1. So let's pull up the playlist and let's start the shit. Okay, we're about to get a keepsakes either in 1 pull or 2 pulls, and I only have enough for like 4 single pulls, so things are not going too well for me. Yeah, they're not making it easy for me. Okay, there's a keepsake. Old anchor ship. Okay, an old anchor ship, worn but kept remarkably clean, clearly treasured by its owner. I'm just gonna use whatever I have. I have a feeling it's not gonna happen though. And my in-game name was Phantom. When I create it, can you look at if it still exists? I'll do it then. But I'm not gonna get anything for Drew. Even though he looks absolutely awesome. What is this? No thank you. Okay, let me see. Your name is gonna be, really hard to, write here. Okay, maybe I'll just copy it. Why the fuck not? You had Meta Lillinger 6? Almost had him. Okay, it still exists. There it is. It's still here. It's still there. There's with Lilling. Meta Lilling as well. You can still get it back if you want to. Okay, let's go back to Echo now. Here's what shit matters. You also have the Choice of Destiny still active. I'm gonna have to get it eventually. Finally they had a bad run to the thing, and now I need to add these things. Okay, there we go. How much can I add here? Not a lot, but let's see. Yes, 80. That's not enough for guaranteed, but let's pray I can get something early. I don't have a good feeling today. Suddenly, I don't have a good feeling. At least I'll have a I'll have a Divinate of Elif. Double Shimmer coming. Do you think so? Do you think so? You might. Whenever I get like new people on my streams, sometimes they give me a lot of luck. So no wonder. You got a farmer whale in chat. Let's see. I do have enough for both temples in here. It doesn't feel like I can do a double temple on Inferno. Cannot do a double temple on Wind. I can do a double temple on Flow though. So it would be a little risky to start off at anything else other than Flow because I have a lot of R6 flows. So let's see. First and foremost, let's start off on the shimmers. And I have enough for just 4 singles. Sending balloons even though I can emoji it. Thank you. Okay, let's start off with the single pulls here. I always start off on shimmers. If there's a platinum though, I would start off with that. But for some reason, I completely forgot that temporal towers actually don't give you platinum, so I thought it was temporals, but apparently it's infinities actually give you the platinums. I keep forgetting about that. I'm not gonna get AP today. I don't think so. there's also gonna be ads eventually, so yeah. Okay, just blues, just blues, just blues. And I also have to keep up this whole thing of me just like not believing anything because this mostly works. See? No blues. Because if I make this like believe I am not believing that anything will happen, it's most likely they will give me something. So it's kind of like me trying to trick the game, you know? Now the next one will be Divinates. Apparently I have enough, or at least go all the way to guaranteed. I kind of hope I don't have to do that though. Because I really want to have at least one more chance to get like a second Divinate. So I can just hurry all the way up and go for like maybe... Yes! Hopefully that way I can hurry up and go right off the bat for Will You Divinate. At least finally I can get a Divinate for Obulith. Good one. Yes, it's still form, which means it just increases the stats. But still, isn't that better? I'm happy. I wonder how lucky I'm gonna be with Divinates. We're starting off really good. So, does that mean I'm not gonna get as lucky at the end? It is a possibility, though. Oh, thank you, Lons. Welcome to the stream. I just now noticed it because the YouTube chat today is really hard to read because they just changed something about the YouTube, and I cannot, for the love of me, read very well. So, okay, first bowl of Divinate, not a bad start. That means they just resetted it. So let's see what else they're gonna give me. Okay, purple's not something. When it comes to Elif, I feel like Elif loves to play hard to get, but Iki loves even played harder to get. So I know that Iki's gonna take his lovely time to come around. But Elif is gonna be like, I know what, I kinda feel pity for you. I'll show up sometimes. I get it. YouTube is hard to read because I broke it just by existing. It's not about that. It broke as soon as I started it, so probably it's my fault. Is Dilip's still the best PvE character? I would say yes. She's still kind of uncontestable in a way. It's kind of hard to find espers that they can like beat her. Jesus, that's troublesome to see. I mean, a 4-man or 6 can technically kind of be as good as her. And honestly, Wuyu can also be kind of nice as well. But PvE wise, Elif is a destroyer, so I would say yes. Okay, Elif doesn't need to listen to me. We got a second Divinate. Now we are Div 5. Wait, did I see like a second gold? Like behind? No, wait, that was like a purple. It was a purple. I think it was a purple. I think it was a purple. Okay, I think it was just one gold. Like I said, I'm not exactly the best, I don't have the best eyes, you see? Okay. I thought for a second I saw a purple, like behind the gold, so... Okay, now we got Div 5 Elif. We're starting off really good, so that's leaving me a little bit suspicious. Okay, so we only need one more Divinate for Elif to then hop onto Wuyu. And I know them well, once I get to Wuyu, things are not gonna be as easy as well, because Shimmer Divinates... Even though when I tried to get Divinates from Moriyama, they were actually kind of easy to get. So, but Wuyu actually was kind of easy for me to get through the Shimmer Gacha, because there was a day that I got a Yihime through Platinum, I got a Wuyu right off the bat on the Shimmer, and I still got a few other Espers right after as well. So it was chaos. Chaos and everything. Hey. Hey. God damn it. Ah. Still trying to take me to the bathroom, huh? You ain't gonna get it. I thought about you, Kenna. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't leave my mind. Okay. I can see that the ads are happening right now, so please let me know when the ads are done. I know some of you do have the descriptions, I know that. And I know that some of you are probably very lucky and don't see any ads, but still. People for your outfits in Infinite Nikki. I finally have the whole outfit of the mermaid. And I'm trying to go for the bird outfit at this point, because I honestly feel like I kind of need that type of outfit because of the categories. Especially because of the that mirror challenge, you know? Kind of need that. Yeah, you subbed, I know, that means you don't see the ads, but some people still see it. So before I continue, please guys let me know if I can continue. I swear to God, if I actually pull first on the flows, and it gives me a legendary right off the bat on the flows, I'm probably gonna be a little bit upset. I know there's a lot of flow espers I don't have R6 yet. But the thing is, there's also a big fat chance I'm gonna get some random R6 esper already. Mercy needs food. Ah, thank you. Thanks so much. I do need it indeed. Okay. I'm gonna give it like a few sadly 2 to subscribe. And you don't need to. I'm not gonna force anyone to subscribe to me. Following or even chatting around already helps, because I'm honestly just streaming for the sake of just being a little bit more chatty, really. I'm not doing this for mainly money, really. Okay. For Pringle dust. Oh, God damn it, you guys are never gonna forgive me for that day I almost choked out of Pringles. Seriously. Okay. 3 more seconds. The reason why I'm waiting is because of the ads. So I know YouTube's ad is not actually dealing with this, but the Twitch is, and I'm mainly streaming on Twitch, so please be a little bit understanding. Not a lot of people subscribe, and I want to give people a chance. Okay. And 5 seconds. And I think we should be good right now? Yeah, we should be good. We can finally commence. What are the things? You're saying that I didn't see this, but I did see this. There's bathroom one over there. I'm gonna start off first on flows, because at least if I actually pull, if it's not gonna be something that's gonna push me to guaranteed, or if it's gonna try to push me to guaranteed, at least it's not gonna be for flows. But hopefully they don't surprise me and give me like a legendary star out of the flow, because I'm gonna be mad if they do. Thank you. Because I really don't want a flow legendary today. I beg of you. I really don't. Oh wait, isn't Meta Era a flow? Because usually in the Meta Esper still keep their elementals from their previous versions, right? I think the Meta Era will still be a flow, I believe. Ooh. I mean, she's kind of neutral, honestly, because when it comes to luck things, she actually has no effect. So let's see. This is like a kind of like a good for Star Esper, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna tune down those playlists just a bit more. And let's go second round. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Thank you. I'm not even sure at this point that I'm actually gonna get any legendary story out of the elementals, but at least it's not gonna be flow, because I have way too many. But the thing is, I also have like a few for Infernos as well, and there's like a one Esper that seems to always come around for Infernos, which is Ambla, which is not bad, but it's repetitive, just saying. And we have a bot. Lovely. How the fuck do I copy this? Goddamn thing. Goddamn bots. Never. This one is indeed needy. Get that fuck out of my sight. Okay, there we go. And that's for the flows. And now which one should I go next? I feel like the one that I really am targeting for would be wind. Because I feel like I'm struggling... Actually, which one I'm struggling most? Is it Inferno? Or is it wind? I feel like I'm struggling most with Inferno, actually. So I might leave that one for last. I might be making a big mistake, though. But let's see. Ugh. Then it's probably going to be Inferno if he does indeed get a legendary out of that. Let's see. I am starting to lose my luck again. As you can see, I was getting really lucky on the divinates there, but suddenly poof. Poof, we need. Oh, not a katana. Legendary Dismal, I'm calling it. Let's see. Let's see if you are right. So the next pull now is gonna be Inferno. And according to Mitsuru here, she will say it will be a legendary. Let's see if she's right. 3, 2, 1. Well, that's rude. Well, that's rude, Dislyte. That's incredibly rude. Well, that's incredibly rude, I would say. Mitsuru said a legendary. Why give a full-on blue? Do you not hear properly? Did you not hear properly? She said legendary. She said legendary. You give a legendary. You hear me? Next time, make it right. At this point, I'm not even making it for myself. I'm making it for others. I got really good luck at certain points. Let's see. Hopefully, with the fact that I have the Trace of Destiny here, hopefully I can get a little bit more lucky. But the thing is, I cannot reach guaranteed. So if it's gonna push me to guaranteed, I might not be getting a legendary as per today. By the love of me, I'm only gonna get 2. I'm not only gonna get 2 divinates. That's it. Can you please give me something? I cannot really beg. I have to be distracted. I have to pull and be distracted. That's the strategy. Because if I pull and I'm aware of the possibility of a legendary, the game is gonna know. I've been aware of that for so long. And it's still pulled that stunt on me. I don't want your animation being so long. Honestly, kind of annoying. Oh, wanna be distracted? Ooh, maybe I'll see you dance. And not a good timing though, because you have to start dancing as soon as I do the pull. So I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna think of the wonderful things in the world. I'm gonna think of chocolate. Am I seeing gold around? That worked so well. And it is a fucking Esper as well. It is an Esper because it's literally... Oh, they're actually kind of awful.
Just pretend that you hate legendaries.
Yeah, that also kind of works as well. And of course, Rebellion is back with his most infamous thing. They're both kind of like, eh. They're very both eh, honestly. The only one I can maybe take some advantage of would be probably Valeria. Chocolate was the key, indeed it was. But I don't know which one would I go for. Like Valeria, that's the only one I think I probably take some advantage of because she's R4, almost R6. I'll take her to R5 at this point now. Just one more and she'll be R6. I don't know her R6, so I'll probably just check it after the whole gacha thing. So at least I finally got an Esper. Also good for Shadowfire. She will keep getting away with it. My phones will see that. Okay, Valeria. There you go. Valeria. Does that mean I still can get another Esper? We got it kind of early, so... Does that mean I still can get another Esper? Not Choice of Destiny shit, but still. Honestly, kind of glad I got Choice of Destiny there, though. It was not the worst. The previous one was probably even worse than that, because the previous one, I believe, it was like either tricky or kanji. Yes, it was either both of those. And good thing I had the Choice of Destiny. This one wasn't too bad. Okay, go for another round, and just say I hate legendaries. I don't want legendaries. I mean, this kind of works. It's a shimmer epic. It's a shimmer epic, but who though? Who am I supposedly missing at this point? It's not Catherine, because Catherine was probably one of the latest shimmer epics I've complete. So who am I be missing? Guess I'm about to find out. Oh, Bonnie, maybe. I don't think I completed Bonnie until this point. Just make a full team of blue characters and shake up the entire game. I feel like that wouldn't be too far from being possible, because the whole point of this game, as they promoted it, was to supposedly the blue espers or the rares is to be as good as either the epics or the legendaries, which is still kind of possible if they're built really well. Okay, this is not too bad. It gave me a Bonnie. I don't know the rest of my Bonnie, but apparently I still needed it. So, take that. I will still think of chocolate though. Sweet chocolate. Okay. It's not always gonna work. The game will know. That's still a few epics though. Y'all just keep distracting me. That will work eventually. Ooh, Celine. That might be good luck. Because Celine, whenever she shows up, either as either in her own form or as in like a card form, like that one. Oh, that's. I'll take back whatever I said, because usually Celine is like a good luck charm, but Dahlia is a bad luck charm, so they just kind of cancel themselves out. Yeah, Kara's like very neutral, so I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay. Things are looking a little bit hasty. What is my pity at this point? 72. We're not looking all that bright. I probably don't have enough to go all the way to guaranteed. I definitely don't, but let's see. Yo, what? Are you kidding me? Who is it? Is it Iki? If it's Iki, I'm gonna cry. I don't think it's gonna be Muru. If it's gonna be Iki, I'm gonna cry. I need Iki.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Is it gonna be Iki? I'm on my fucking knees. Give me Iki, please. I will take Kuyu though. I'll take Kuyu. But give me Iki. Ah. I guess. I'm not really a fan of Toland. Still. A legendary Shimmer though. Still. I'll take it. Let me get my chair back. Ow, my ears. I think I might have screamed a little bit too loud. I'm trying not to. I swear I'm not. I'm trying really hard not to. I'm trying really hard not to. Seriously. Whew. The thing is, I just find Toland to be a little bit underwhelming, you know? Want me to send any balloons to Rebellion? He probably needs him more than me. Believe it. Complaining about Toland's based. Thank you, EG. Thank you. At least someone understands me. Okay, we still have 3 more. We got Toland though. We got a Shimmer Legendary, which is not a bad start. Okay. It's not a bad thing though. Whew. I am sweaty here. I was draining already. Like, if it was Zeke, I'll be probably jumping on my bed and probably break it. I was ready to do that. Also, is my character way too out of frame at this point? I hope not. He might. He actually might. Yeah, like that. That's better. He is good at one specific thing. Well, two things. Speedy shenanigans in PvP or dying to bosses. I usually use them for that second thing, so yeah. I would be happy to just finish up with just epics at this point. If the game still throws me another legendary, I'll rest my case. I'll just rest my case. Does he need that much speed? I thought he was mostly just based on attack, honestly. Oh, my elbow so hurts. Where the fuck did I eat my health on? Ooh. Okay. I am trying to calm down here because the sight of a Shimmer Legendary was so nuts. Even though it was stolen, though. I cannot complain. I should not be complaining. But it was stolen, though. Okay. For PvP, he needs speed. I guess it makes sense. Okay, last pull. This is all or never. We got two legendaries. We got Valeria, we got Toland. We got speedy motherfuckers. Let's go with that. Yep, we're just gonna stick with the speedy motherfuckers. Understood. We got two Elif Demonates, and we got two speedy motherfuckers. Got it. Could have been a little bit better, but I think in the standards of the last time, I think it is much better, honestly. Yeah, wish stones, yeah. I don't know if I have enough wish stones if I want to pull for another Esper and still keep like 100 of them. I've yet to see that. Ooh, Sachiko again. I feel like Sachiko is like the bigger lucky totem for some reason. Do I have... Oh, I do have enough to pull for another Esper if I want to. Oh, if I want to, I can pull for another Esper. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare? I probably can't pick someone else other than Hilda, but do I dare? Do I dare? Oh, I feel very fucking tempted right now. Because literally the next update is gonna give you so much fucking things. Why can I imagine a guy walking around in the trench coat he opens it and buy a divinate? That's kind of a thing though. Not wrong. Let me through. Another pull there even as a whale. Just wait. I kind of pull there like 3 times of that. Here is where I actually closed my emblem. So it only disappointed me once by giving me a jeans show, but aside from that, I cannot wait though. I really want to finish my Elif as fast as I can though. If there's a chance I can get in my Elif. I know this is gonna be tricky, but the thing is, I would win either way. I mean, Saka is really... Oh, you know what? Maybe I can swap with Leon instead. Now we get an R6 Leon. I have a lot of Espers that are yet to become R6s. I'll swap Hilda for Leon. Oh. This is gonna be purely pink, reddish ladies. And I know a lot of you are probably gonna be like, don't do this. But my gacha instincts are telling me go for it. Just fucking do it. And I mean, it's gonna be either of those, obviously, and I would still win either way. The best one, yeah, I know it's an addiction, but I really wanted to land it on Elif, so the rest of the ripples that I'm working on right now would just go for Elif R6. That'll be the easiest way. But still, if I go for Sakura, then I'll get Sakura R5, then I just need one more Rezo to get to R6. If it lands to Leon, that is just an immediate R6. 90% of the gamblers start right before the big win. So that means I have to do it. That just means I have to do it. I'm sorry, but I'll have to do it. I'm gonna close my eyes. Smells like bubbles. You might be right. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna guess who's gonna be. Based on the sounds. This was the one I wanted the most. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Elif's intro is very quick, so I couldn't really tell. I had the biggest feeling was gonna be Leon. Because Leon just loves to show up. Please reference my outfit. I know I cannot get away with it. But still, I am now. Was the one for it. Come on. Damn it. If I was that lucky, I would have been still playing. This was really, really lucky. That means I only need to work on the ripples for Elif now. That's it. I just need to work for the ripples now.
She is still getting away with it.
Yep, I'm still getting away with it. God damn, I was really thinking it was gonna be Leon. I am so fucking happy. That means I don't need Elif anymore here. I can put someone else. Okay, who would I put here though? Function maybe? Oh, he'll be a temporary one though. Oh, I am freaking happy about this. Let's go. Can I get something so I can pull for you again? Maybe. That's probably not gonna do anything. I don't think so. I will have to level up a lot, and suppose of life I will have to do this. Which honestly I don't want to. Let's just pull for this one more time, and I don't think I'm gonna get anything. Yeah, that's surprises. But this was a really good one. Would I imagine Rebellion shaking their hands at this guy? Crush ass! That's the Rebellion every time he sees my streams. At least every Dislyte stream. Believe me. Because his luck is never as good as mine. He always keeps up with saying she can never get away with it. So okay, Yuki. Well, hope you had a lovely time. Good thing you actually showed around for the gacha part, which was the interesting part. And honestly, just have a good one. Hope to see you next time. Okay, so I can now upgrade the espers. So the first one was Valeria. Actually, I need to focus on Elif first. Okay, let me just put down the playlist. Gear up. Let's go! Okay, one more. And then I just need one more divinate to have our tier 6. And then Resness. And Res 5. It's 2 AM? Oh, come on. It's almost like 1 AM here for me as well, so... Ah, goddamn! If I'm gonna be I'm probably gonna be one of the few players that's completely free to play and is gonna have Elif R6. Ah, goddamn! When she gets to R6, she's gonna be so good. Cannot wait. It took me so long to finally focus on Elif. It only took me like a few months to finally get her to the way she is now. I'll make that face soon. Listen to music. 4:49 p.m. for me here. Time to head to work. Ugh. I don't know how you... The time differences are so huge, though. Okay. No mercy once again. Has all the luck in here. I am grasping at straws. You'll be get there one day. If you were to save every week, you'll be doing just about as good as me. Okay, there's Valeria. She's R5 as well now, so let's hear it one more time. Nice one. Okay. The next one would be Toland. Okay. Do I even have a R1 Shimmer at this point? Legendary? I don't think I do. Toland's gonna be the first one. I feel like I remember this song for something. I don't know, but it feels kind of familiar. Well, anyway. We got a few things, which is already a good start. Now we just need to continue with the floor that we at. Doing really well. Really happy. And now we'll just continue until maybe until the reset happens, which will be in about 9 minutes. So we should be able to look at a few things. Oh, Elif, you're close to perfection at this point. You're like inches away from perfection at this point. Oh. Cannot believe I actually got Elif out of that. I was like truly believing it was gonna be Leon. I was kind of like half believing it was gonna be Sakura, but I was like, hardly was ever gonna land on Elif. And goddamn, the game loves to contradict me. So if I actually truly believe there's something is gonna happen, the game is gonna give me the other thing. So there's your proof. If you truly believe one thing, it's gonna give you the other thing. Goddamn immunity. Actually, that's standoff, not immunity. The problem is Catherine there. Come on. Will she die already? I know that Anna can dispel.
Warning, and get ready.
Took you long enough. Ah, Una's again? There we go. I mean, that was mostly just a Hime though. But still. Whew. She is definitely doing more damage now. It doesn't feel like much, but she is definitely doing more damage. We're already on the 30-somethings floor. We should see like a little bit of a halt of damage, but there is Elif still doing quite some damage. Ooh. I'm gonna have a wild ride on next week. I am seeing it. I'm gonna have to put all my life on those ripples. Seriously, I don't have to worry about anything more now. For Elif, I just need one more Divinate and just the rest of the ripples now, because that way I'll have Elif Div 6, R6, just perfection, ready to blow everything off the way. Of course, she's not like she's perfect for PvE, and that's usually my greatest concern. But also, I'm gonna have to focus on other espers eventually. I'm gonna have to focus eventually on Sujue, which is also really hard to obtain. Sloan, which is really tough to obtain. But I also need to focus on an esper that is high DPS for wind, which is my bigger concern. There we go. They're really itchy in my eyes. Shit. Yeah. I know I'm sleepy. I didn't sleep well today. Still. And yeah, like, in 25 minutes, I'm gonna have to close off the stream. I'm gonna have a lot to do after. And with the update of Infinity Nikki, I've been so busy. Goddamn busy. So much to do. And the co-op is still kind of like, It's still not exactly fully functional yet. Still a little bit oaky. But still, they have been trying their best to fix pretty much everything they can. Not only that, I still have to do things in Skyforge as well. I have not done the nightmares and stuff like that. Don't do that. I'll actually probably fall asleep, actually. Even though I am even peeking at falling asleep. I know this feels a little bit private, but I'm gonna describe the ways I have to fall asleep. I have to fall asleep hugging a plushie. It has to be a big plushie. And I have to sleep on the side of the wall, meaning I have to look at a place that's full on dark. I have to not look at any like windows and anything like that can have any sort of light. And I also have to wear a sleeping mask. I didn't have these types of requirements like years ago. But suddenly there's these last years I've had these types of requirements. I just couldn't really sleep as quick if I couldn't do this. My bigger plushie, which is, I call him Casper, even though he's just like one of those plushie cats that I got him from Claire's. He just really, just really helps out in letting me feel comfortable, because I feel like having something close to my chest, big and something close to my chest, really helps me fall asleep. God's mercy needs a Dakimakura. I need to see what that is. Dakimakura. Dakimakura. Oh no! No, I don't need a waifu pillow. I don't need a waifu pillow. No! I don't think those would even be fluffy enough in the first place. Second of all, you think that lowly of me? Nah, I don't. They're usually body pillows with a character in them. They can be guys too. Nah, I really wouldn't stoop that low. I know I have certain preferences for certain characters, for certain facial characters, but most of the times it's just admiration and me wanting to like protect them. It's not like sexual interaction or any sort of stuff like that. I don't want to see them naked. Seriously. So body pillows are not a thing for me. Okay then. So I gotta have to give it a little bit of respect. At least it's cute. Is it cute? Is it at least cute? If it is at least nowhere anything too sexual, at least. If it is at least cute, then at least I don't disrespect you. Okay. 10 more minutes for the reset. How far are we? Or we actually might as well just goddamn clear this floor, because we are almost close to it anyway. Have a respectful one. There's one character from each side. They're sleeping fully clothed in PJs. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh. One is Ruby and one is Vice, both from the show Ruby, White, Blue, and Yellow, I believe. I think I've heard that. The only thing I know that from is from the music from possibly the show, from that show, because I used to play Osu once, and that was one of the soundtracks you could play because someone made a roadmap or some sort. That's how you figure out things. Red, white, black, and black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and... sorry. I'm so sorry. But, sorry. At least I get to know it. I always need to get corrected. I love blue. I love blue way too much, so whenever I see a B between a lot of other colors, I will think it's blue. Did I just break my finger or something? I feel like I just heard like a crack on one of my fingers. It will be fine, so that should be fine. Okay, the reset happened, but we still have like 4 more floors to go in. And my team is doing so well that I don't even feel like stopping. Also, I know you guys already, some of you are aware of it. Don't forget to vote on the voting poll that is happening on Discord. On my Discord. I know some of you are probably aware of it, but there is currently a tie between 4 games. Please, for the love of God, don't make this happen. Do not make it a tie. I'm not good at picking out ties. Seriously. Just choose either game or just like add up another one, whatever. One that you just really like. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that people have not voted for Cult of the Lamb this time. There's like 4 games that are tied. Let me see. According to votes, Prey, Kenna, Bridge of the Spirits, God Eater, and Hellblade are both tied to 1 vote. So, you can still vote for any of the ones if you want, because there's like multiple choice active. So you can still vote. But, still. I'm just like kind of like surprised about certain votes, honestly. I just don't want it to be dealt with ties, honestly. I'm not really good with that. Last time I did that, ended up falling on a game that eventually did not work on stream. Believe me. Well, eventually, maybe we'll release another notification for you guys to vote again tomorrow, so you guys can still have time and have a reminder. I know I can be a little bit annoying about this, but last time I tried to tie out certain things or take out the tying of the games, it didn't really work out that well. So I'd rather leave those things to you. Okay, I'm assuming they're already getting a quest here, so... A quest or some sort of like a quiz, because everyone's saying Norse. I'm assuming that's gonna be like an answer to a question. The 5-way tie for... Oh! Oh, you're making me way much worse. But at least I voted for Cult of the Lamb. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite addicted to a vote for Cult of the Lamb. The thing is, I have not been able to play it since the last time. And I'm trying to keep it that way. Temple Tower box. There we go. So I would need someone to still take off that tie. Okay, those things are still going. If it's necessary, I'm gonna have to poke on HOTS for that. It has been done before, so let's see. Let's do the dailies again. If Sun should be the other challenge, which will be the I think it should be Shadowfire soon. Give me the stuff. Thank you. Ooh, we'll have a plugin very soon. There we go. Dailies. And there we go. Ooh, weekend special. And you are gonna play Prey? You play horror games? Prey, I tried, and I was like, kind of like trying to handle the game as I could. Because last time I actually got the game, I think it was because it was free, I believe. And, it's not as horror. As far as I'm aware, at least it's not as horror heavy. At least to the point that I've gotten into. It's more like you just try to survive. And it's mostly just like black gooey things you have to take down, I guess. Okay, the championship, okay, 55 minutes for that. Empties.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Most people call me lame for this, but I am not a fan of watching VTubers that I get scared easy, play horror games, then you might not be a fan of me because I am such a scaredy bitch. You have no idea. Because I don't actually do it on purpose. When I played the that that game from that game the Five Nights at Freddy's game, I was so scared half the time I couldn't even progress at a certain point because there was like a certain point in the game that was so dark you would have to resort to sound. I could not move like half the time because I would either make a bad move or I could not know where the monster was half the time. So I was like half the time panicking. And I also get scared easily as well because I can always get distracted and someone just comes up, just like say something and I just get jumpy, so it happens. I guess just get really jumpy, I guess. Okay, that means this thing is happening. Okay, I have a lot of these Shimmer Ripple boxes, but I'm trying my best to not open any of them. This is the temporal Ripple Up boxes. That means I can get an extra Esper if I want to. I'm just gonna save it, honestly. I'm just gonna save it. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it right there. You know what? It has time. Yeah, I just find it mean that people take such pleasure in watching another being scared out of their minds. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I can technically get where you're going for with that. It's just like, I think of the fact that people enjoy seeing other people scared either dates back to PewDiePie's horror videos, or maybe it's just like it's almost about the same as like seeing someone fall. Because if you don't laugh when someone falls, like depending on the situation, if you don't laugh when someone falls, you're probably about the same type of person that doesn't laugh when people get scared. So I can understand. Honestly, in those types of situations, I don't judge either side. It's mostly just for content anyway. What I don't like is people going to the fucking extreme just for content. Like almost killing themselves just for content. That shit I don't tolerate. Maybe because I'm also a little bit of I'm very Pacific and stuff like that, maybe. Maybe I'm a pacifist or something like that, but I just don't like when people try to risk their lives for shit like that. I don't like it. Not my thing. Okay, the Fingers have a Cube Miracle. We should be able to do this quickly. Okay, what can you get here? That can be a good thing for Ophelia, and that is also a good thing for pretty much everything. So, we'll take that. Shall Ophelia do her best? Let's see about it. I mean, so long as Ophelia still lives, that's all that matters. There we go. Ophelia? Ophelia? You didn't finish your thing. Well, Anna still lives, so that matters. It wasn't as pleasing as I wanted to, but sure, it can work. TV shows. I don't usually watch TV, but only two things would convince me to watch TV. If it's either a culinary show, not one of those where it's just like it's one person trying to cook something, trying to be all elegant and shit. It's more like Guy Fieri kind of shit, you know that? I would probably be into that shit. I was kind of like into that a lot when I was like 15. I don't know if it was 15, probably a little bit older than that. But either that or crime scene shows, or like crime shows, something like that. I watch those a lot, sometimes with my mom. But I usually don't watch TV. My computer is already my TV. My YouTube is my TV already, so I'm already happy with that. I'm not really into that drama shows, really. Like, trying to see, like, the Kardashians and stuff like that. It just doesn't really appeal to me. It just doesn't. I don't see the appeal of just seeing a lot of drama. Okay, I've done a Ritual Miracle. I've done the falsetto. What am I missing, then? Am I missing something? Well, probably I can do the PvP. It's not requesting it, but I did left it up for this. I'm gonna have to find a way to have the YouTube chat work at some point, because I don't like the layout. I don't like this layout. I don't like what they have done with this. I'm gonna see if I have time for tomorrow to find a solution to this, because this is not okay. I'm literally mad about it, because the other times it was completely good, and then they suddenly removed it? I don't get it. Okay, we should be good here. I don't care if I didn't win or anything. What's the matters is if I did the dailies. That's all that matters. There we go. This will be the next Esper. Oh yeah, Royal Flush! I forgot the Royal Flush! Just do a quick flip. That's a lot of things. I guess I'm gonna keep the energy. Because eventually I'm gonna keep the game open for when the championship goes up, so I can use the energy for the championship. Because in a few minutes the Shadowfire will be up, the Shadowfire event will be up, and when it does open, I'm gonna use all my energy for it. Still, it's not enough. What am I doing wrong here? It could be the expedition. I guess I'll do a Sonic Rift. I didn't need it anyway. I don't know if 1 is enough. Is it 3 or 1? Actually, it's 2. I was wrong either way. Okay, Sonic Rift. And then 1 more. And that should be enough. Hopefully. There we go. And I already have a few more crystals already. What else? Anything on the shop? Did they update anything? No. I'm gonna save some of that and those hearts for some other time, because I feel like very fucking soon I'm gonna need them. Okay. Okay. I was thinking what was I supposed to do now? Not Desolate Lands. I'll need to keep my energy. There you go. Temporal Tower. I don't technically need to do the other ones. But if I do the other ones, I think I get boxes. I think. I'm gonna leave the worst one, possibly the worst one, for last. I can also see a sneak peek for the next one. Norse mythology is also kind of okay, I would say. We just don't have a speed lead here, which is gonna be fucking awful. Oh boy. We don't have a speed lead here. Do we even have a speed lead here? Oh, actually, we do. We have the Phantom Sisters. There are speed leads, so that can work. Howling Light, Wind Espers, that can work. Yamato can be the speed lead here, if it can even have its captain ability active. And there's gonna be an Esper Union. Yes. But anyway, let's do this one. This is the Inferno ones. There's still Eolith. There's still Sakura. There's still Yihime. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna put Embla? I'm probably gonna put up Brewsty, maybe? Yeah, I'm probably gonna put Brewster. There we go. Full on DPSs in the back. That is gonna hurt. We're not gonna get any more rewards, much like the other floors. Probably just gonna get something probably just at the very end. Yep. Okay. Now we just take a little bit of our time here. And you can still waste my time. Just keep me busy if you want. And even though the Brewster, he's probably gonna be a little bit annoying. He's kind of like a Ziggs. Yep, of League of Legends. But I feel like if Tristan and Ziggs just kind of like merged and made Brewster. Because Brewster is kind of like crazy, but also has a cannon that still has like brains and stuff. I have so many Espers with so high versus. It's actually kind of scary. As a free-to-play, I've gotten so fucking far into this game. Also, and hold up so much power. I feel like a tinkling sensation on my little finger. I don't like this. I heard like a crack when I was moving my finger. Now suddenly I feel like I might like... I feel like I may have cracked something. Alright, I am here on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, you can put up the other redeems you couldn't put on YouTube. You can go a little bit more creative this time. There we go. Oh, just one more reservoir left. Do you really just use the points for the Squishmallow? I thought you were gonna be a little more smart than that. I know you're very clever. But sometimes you can get a little tricky and end up using that redeem for the YouTube side instead. So I'm kind of wondering why you decided to use that one for the Twitch and use the points instead. Well, I guess you decided to just do it anyway. You didn't give a shit. And of course this one. Of course. Everyone just loves to see my shiny head. I don't know why, but for some reason my bald head seems like that's a very iconic thing. I'm kind of scared because this is gonna be here. This is gonna be like this for like what, 5 minutes? This Squishmallow's knocked your hair off. Oh come on! I'm not wearing a wig. I'm not wearing such a like weak ass wig to like be taken off like that. I'm not even wearing a wig in the first place. It's real hair. Sometimes I even have to cut it because it grows way too fast. Actually, the thing that grows way too fast is actually my front hair. Speaking of front hair, I tried to cut off my front hair like, I don't know, 2 days ago, and I might have cut off a little bit too much. And now it feels a little bit flimsy, and then since I have like one of those whirlwindy things on my hair, those shorter hairs just keep on like going up, and it feels like I've like feels like my hair is like staticky and something. But maybe I'll just let it grow for a little bit again. It'll just be fine. It grows fast anyway, so. Oh shit. I also cleaned off my desk today, and one thing I was like a little bit aware at the time, but I didn't get the chance to say it, was like, how is my voice? Because I know it's way too late into the stream already, but I cleaned the microphone and I ended up like cleaning way too close to the wheel that messes around with the volume. I'm not sure if I made my voice either louder or maybe too low. I think it might be louder, so I think like this might be a little bit better. It might sound much more clear even, because I could see my voice was speaking on the reds for quite some time, and nobody was saying me anything. You probably couldn't even tell, honestly, because sometimes when the voice speaks on the reds, you might hear like the voice start to become a little bit more distorted, but sometimes that might not be as audible in certain streams. The point here is that we need to keep our voices on the oranges or on the orange areas, so it's like audible but not distorted. But and also just don't keep it on the greens because otherwise it will be way too low. For a very long time, I kept my my voice only on the greens and almost barely touching on the oranges because I didn't want it to be distorted in any way. And now it's all good. Okay, we'll just do this one more floor and we'll just stop it here. It's about time. Whew. Okay, that was actually a kill. Jesus, Elif. You're already being a goddamn gun. Or even being fully done yet. Okay, we're gonna leave it off like this for today. I know, I could have just like keep it going for a little bit, but I have a lot of things to do. So let's hop on right up to the next scene. Ooh. Wait, where's the playlist? Oh, there we go. I was like, where the heck is this? The music. Apparently it was just restarting. But anyway, we had a little bit more luck than last time, especially on that resonance gacha, which was honestly kind of surprisingly really good because I was hoping it was gonna be for Leon. Instead, it went for the Esper that I really, really wanted. So bless you, Dislyte, one more time. But soon we'll have the answers for the voting poll, and we'll see which game will actually be played this Sunday. I'm actually kind of curious because last time I checked, it was tied. But apparently I'm gonna have to check very soon because apparently Mitsuru might have finally took off the tie. Let's see. But I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget I'll be joining you guys now next Sunday. This upcoming Sunday. It's gonna be the usual surprise Sunday, even though it's not called throwback because of the fact that now I'm playing games that I played before and finish them off. We'll yet to see which game is going to be the one that's going to be played because the voting poll is still coming. It's still ongoing. So the voting poll will end in like some hour of Sunday. It's going to be for me at 4:30 p.m. But for you, it might be kind of different. So you have to check on my Discord. And I've got also joining with you guys as usual on Monday. It's gonna be the usual Skyforce stream. And yes, I'm a little bit tired. I'm ready to go to bed as soon as I can. I'm ready to eat something as well. So for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night and see you again soon. Bye bye.
Steve, hydrate me.